Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into a fascinating article titled Brazil Gets Creative Hosting Climate Summit. This story explores how Brazil is preparing to host COP30, a major climate summit in the Amazonian city of Belém. We'll look at the innovative ways Brazil is solving accommodation shortages and the impact this event is having on local communities. Let's get started. Before we move forward, let's take a moment to reflect. Hosting global events like COP30 requires careful planning and sometimes creative solutions. When space is limited and demand is high, organizers have to think outside the box to make sure everyone has a place to stay. This brings us to the concept of event logistics and social impact. COP30 is expected to bring over 60,000 visitors to Belém, but the city has only 18,000 available beds. To solve this, organizers are getting creative, transforming motels, ferries, and even school classrooms into temporary accommodations. However, this rush to accommodate visitors has led to gouging and evictions as landlords try to take advantage of the high demand. The Brazilian government is planning a booking platform to prevent price abuse, but the local impact remains a concern. What are the potential consequences of prioritizing visitors over local residents during global events? Large global events like COP30 bring attention and economic opportunity to host cities, but they also create logistical challenges. In Belém, the demand for accommodations has led to gouging and evictions as landlords try to profit from the surge in visitors. To address this, the Brazilian government is working on an official booking platform to prevent unfair price increases. Meanwhile, local residents are being forced out of their homes to make room for tourists. This situation highlights the need for better planning to protect local communities while accommodating international guests. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with the word logistical. This adjective describes things related to the planning and coordination of complex events or operations. In the article, organizers faced major logistical challenges to accommodate the large number of visitors for COP30. Here's an example. Hosting the Olympics requires enormous logistical planning from accommodations to transportation. Next, we have gouging. This noun refers to the act of charging excessively high prices to take advantage of a situation. In the article, landlords were accused of gouging as rental prices soared ahead of COP30. Here's an example. During the hurricane, some stores were accused of gouging customers for basic supplies. Finally, let's look at eviction. This noun describes the forced removal of people from their homes, usually due to unpaid rent or legal issues. In the article, some residents were facing eviction so their landlords could rent to summit attendees at higher prices. Here's an example. The family faced eviction after losing their jobs and being unable to pay rent. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. Activists are meeting this year in Belém, Brazil for the COP30 Climate Summit, but the high cost of lodging is posing a challenge. Expected visitors outnumber available beds by more than 3 to 1, so organizers are looking for any and all spaces that can be refurbished at least temporarily into visitor accommodations. President Lula jokingly suggested that some visitors might need to sleep outdoors. Unfortunately, some locals have also been kicked out of their rented homes in order to make space. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is lodging. It refers to temporary places to stay like hotels or rentals. The second answer is refurbished. This means renovated or updated to make it usable. The third answer is temporarily. It describes something done for a limited period of time. The fourth answer is kicked out. It means being forced to leave a place, often without much warning. The fifth answer is make space. This phrase means to clear or prepare an area for something or someone. Well done, everyone! Today we explored how Brazil is creatively preparing for COP30, but not without challenges. We discussed how price gouging, evictions, and logistical hurdles are affecting local residents. Now I want you to think about this. Some landlords are evicting residents to rent homes at high prices. What policies could prevent this? We'll discuss your thoughts in our next session. Until then, stay curious and think about the impact of big events on local communities.